Fellow animal advocates, today we are united in our purpose, but heavy-hearted because of the reason that brings us together. We are here today not just to speak, but to demand action against a grievous policy that has declared open season on Turkey's stray dogs and cats. This is a huge step back in time and progress for Turkey's dogs and cats. At Korean Canine Rescue, we have seen the darkness humanity can descend into. The ongoing battle against the dog meat trade in South Korea has shown us the worst and darkest times, but has also brought out the best in us. Us as advocates fighting against inhumanity, we have witnessed the same failings reflected in this new policy by the Turkish government. The senseless brutality against sentient beings who feel pain, fear, and suffering as deeply as any human. Today, we are highlighting and raising our voice against the ethical violations. Animals are treated merely as commodities and disposable as a solution to management. Dogs and cats are seen as living beings deserving of care and more as problems to be eradicated. This massacre is driven by narrow human interests, marked by extreme cruelty and a blatant disregard for the value of life. Such practices stem from a misplaced sense of superiority and a disrespect for nature, which extends its shadow far beyond the immediate victims, corrupting values and ethical standards that Turkish animal rescues and activists fought so hard to protect less than 1 year ago. Now, so much has changed in a short period. These issues are not isolated to one culture or country. They are a universal sign of a deeper crisis. Like the dog meat trade, the policy approved by the Turkish parliament reflects a disturbing tolerance for animal cruelty under the guise of street management. This policy fails to reflect poor interest and value that these animals bring, echoing the same moral bankruptcy that allows for the dog meat trade in other countries. In both contexts, we see a failure of both legislation and morality. The absence of laws and the exploitation driven by economic interests reveal a moral failing of the Turkish parliament. Yet there is hope. The international outcry against such injustices are growing stronger, fueled by education and advocacy, proving that change is possible. You and I standing here together is a prime example of that. Our work in South Korea has taught us the power of international pressure and the impact of compassionate policy making. We have seen dog meat farms close and animals rehabilitated and respected as sentient beings. We have placed thousands of these dogs into loving homes that their adopters cherish and can't imagine a life without their best friend. This is the progress that we demand for Turkey's cats and dogs. Recognition of their right to live without fear and pain. To everyone here today, remember that your voice is powerful. Let it speak for those who cannot. Over the years, Turkey's spay and neuter programs have shown us the value of compassionate animal management. Thanks to the efforts of rescue groups on the ground, we have seen significant benefits in humanely controlling the stray population. Let us use our voice to continue to advocate for these policies and ensure that we educate the powers to be to eradicate and unendorse cruelty. To the Turkish government, we say, let this not be your legacy. Choose compassion over cruelty, humane spay and neuter, and the funding necessary for rescue groups to do their job. Let us work together to protect the living beings regardless of borders. This is our mission today until the end of the massacre. Thank you.